What up, y'all? It's Michael Shawn, and I know you want to be a podcaster. You want a successful podcast. You want to give your views and opinions, but you just don't know how to do it correctly. That's why you got to hit up ShawnyScott.com. You want to be on radio, and you want to know how to build your radio career.
Michael Shawn and the TakeOver legend, where the truth hurts, but also makes you laugh.
Baby, tap in. Tap in.
Don't never stop if you want to be on top. Yeah.
Low waist, fat, baby, tap in.
Oh, I'm going to tap in for sure.
Tap in.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen.
Blame it on the fat fingers. Good morning. Good
Jay
morning.
Black got them commercials and promos smashing each other in the face. Shut up, Mike. He told me to shut up. He cut
Train wreck.
You want to be a podcaster? Shut your ass up, Mike. Ain't nobody got time to be hearing what you talking about on that commercial. Oh, my God. Good morning. Today's a dreary Thursday on the East Coast. If you're on the East Coast, if you're in Texas, it's probably sunny and blazing hot. I had to pull out the hoodies. It's 60-something degrees outside in June. Makes no damn sense that it's 67 degrees. It's not even going to hit 70, what I saw on my phone, but you can't trust your phone. The phone don't be right all the time. Let me see what it says here. Let's see what it says. The weather.
Man either.
Yeah, I don't trust the weatherman. I don't trust nobody. Rainy is going to be a high of 68, 69. Oh, it's going to hit 72. And I put out the hoodie.
This cannot be summer.
Oh, it is. Is it the first day of summer yet?
The second day. The third day of summer. Yes.
We supposed to be supposed to be at least 85, 90 degrees. I know in Texas like 150. What up? Good morning, Nikki White Chocolate. All right. The day before, yesterday I came on here with super energy because I slept. And last night I went to sleep, then I woke up, then I went to sleep, then I woke up, then I went to sleep, then I woke up. I was like, this is ridiculous.
Welcome to my life.
I said, what's going on? It was like 2 a.m, went to sleep. Then I messed around and played Candy Crush because at that point I was awake.
Oh, you grabbed the phone.
I grabbed the phone. I broke down. I grabbed the phone, played Candy Crush, and now I'm tired and it's dreary outside. So this is when you get depressed. You got to fight through it. You got to have some happy time. So Jay Black, how was your night? That was my night. I went to sleep and I woke up. Then I went to sleep. Then I woke up.
I actually had a sexy Mo moment yesterday.
Oh, I thought you was gonna say a sexy moment. I said, "Whoa, play some music." I said, "What sexy? Oh, you're sexy moment."
The same thing. I was like, "Whoa!"
Oh God, that's too funny. No, I ended up. I did some charity community work yesterday. I volunteered at a nature center, so I felt like Mo. Yeah, felt like Mo.
By yourself?
Nah, it was a group of like 20 of us. And it was good to give back to the community and but I'm sore because when you donate, volunteering, a lot of times you're working. So it was like a workout and nature and the tree. I thought about you with the trees out there. I said, should I be hugging these trees? Should I take my shoes off? No, I didn't.
What were you doing? So, you were just cleaning up?
It was like cleaning, like with the wood chips and there's chipmunks running all around and so they said poison ivy here.
Refuge?
Yeah, it was something. Yeah. It was like
that's one of Zeta's national partnerships. We do a lot with them.
Yeah.
How did you even get connected to that? Like, how did you even find out about that?
A group work thing, and it was a bunch of them. And I'd be a team player. I did it. And then a little top golf after that. That's another reason why I'm sore because. A brother was swinging the golf clubs, and
right.
Yeah, it was only brother there. It was me. Yeah, I was only brother though, Mo. But so I stood out, but it's okay.
Oh, but you stayed. At least you stayed just because you didn't leave just because you were the only black person there.
Yeah, I didn't. That's why I wore my Juneteenth shirt yesterday. I wore my Juneteenth shirt on purpose yesterday. Yeah.
Why do you have to have an angle? Why?
That's why.
Why?
I said I know I'm being the only black guy. I'm gonna wear my Juneteenth shirt. I'm gonna let them know. At least
you gave back, and then you also debunked some of the myths that black people don't like the outdoors.
That's true.
Yeah, you did. You did a lot.
Yeah.
But why did you think the Juneteenth shirt would add to your blackness? Like I think they knew you were black from the minute. Like I think they knew. I don't think you needed. I
knew I was going to be the only black guy, so it's like, all right, let me. I wanted to stand out even more. I want them to all to feel a little uncomfortable, or at least know that Juneteenth is real.
Oh,
like, create that dialogue. You know what I mean? You know.
At Top Golf, did you kneel before every swing or something?
No, I
Did you Colin
changed clothes.
Kaepernick or something?
No, I didn't kneel. I changed actually because I knew I was prepared because I figured I was going to be working sweaty, so I brought a Boundaries Matter respect them for the Top Golf, and I changed clothes. So yeah.
Did you put your right fist in the air before every
No,
swing?
I told Lady P no fists. I said fists make white folk uncomfortable, so we're not gonna do the fist, but we'll do the Juneteenth. Like I was strategic with my
triggers and traumas.
Yeah, you know that black fist, Black Lives Matter, and the black fist. You know they get little people a little antsy.
It's not your job. It's not people of color's job to make other people or other ethnicities feel comfortable around us.
Touche. Good point.
Can't do that.
I mean, you might have done. You should have done the Black Lives Matter T-shirt because some white people didn't know what Juneteenth. You know, I mean, white people came to me and said, "What exactly is Juneteenth?" I said, "I ain't got time to explain." I said, "I don't have time to explain."
Google it.
I said, "You got the day off. Don't worry about it." Like I've never asked for any Jewish explanation for any Jewish holiday. I've never asked.
I have 50 holidays.
Yeah, I don't know. You know, I know there's a Hanukkah. I know something with candles or something. I don't need any. Just enjoy the day off.
They have a lot of holidays off. I mean, a lot of days off.
They brought it up in my group. I acted like I ain't hear them. They brought it up. What is it? I was like, I act like I didn't even hear the question. I was like. So anyway, I've been sober for so and so amount of days. I didn't even get into it. I was like, let's get to this meditation. Let's get to hugging trees.
Let's get to hugging trees, y'all.
I'm not gonna be the reverend. I'm not doing it. Go to Instagram. You can find out immediately. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Sexy Mo. How was your night? What was your night containing?
I worked. I didn't get any sleep, and I'm not in the best of mood. But you know, I'm here.
You no sleep.
But you look like you're in okay mood. You don't look like you didn't get no sleep.
Don't ever look like what you feel. So you know, I am. I am not in a good mood this morning. Just for anybody, don't call me. Don't bother me today.
Me either. Me neither.
I'm glad helping. A self-pleasure moment and a nap. That's what you need.
Yep.
No, I need an assisted self-pleasure moment and a nap.
Okay.
Real talk. Well, 2 out of the 4 squares ain't in good moods today, so one hell of a show's about to happen today. Now let's go to the 4th square and see how Shawnee Scott. How was your night, Shawnee Scott? How was your night?
I was, of course, filled with work and having to explain to my children that I do not work on their schedule. So they've been mad at me all week because they've gotten left every day because they stay up till 4 o'clock in the morning. And after I get off my shows and have to run my errands, they're asleep and I don't wake them up. And, you know, it's
stuff to do.
Yeah, I got stuff to do. So I'm like, if you want to go when I go, then you need to wake up.
Mm.
So today, today I got an event I have to do. And hey, they stayed up to 3-4 o'clock again. They worked it out to where the little girl's mom is gonna pick them up to take them to the little swimming party, and the brother's gonna bring them back home. But I told them, if you're not ready when her mama get here, don't call me because I got stuff I got to do. You just ain't gonna go.
I got work to do.
Yes.
I'm not
mad at that. Put your foot down, Shawnee. You work very hard. And yeah, you know, and you're nice because, you know, back in the day, your mom be like, get up. You ain't gonna be sleeping in my house all day. Get up.
Yeah, well, I've always had a problem with sleeping in the house all day.
Now, I let them sleep because I know it's stuff they want to do. So I just let them sleep. I'd be like, all right. Cool.
On that note, you made me just think. So when the kids, if you got a 20-year-old, they rarely there, in and out, running the streets, you know, at that age, you know, out of school, really doing their own thing. And they want to wash all their clothes and they go to the laundromat. Should they buy their own detergent or should they come home?
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Or try to take their game.
Buy their own detergent. They can't use my laundry detergent. They got to buy their own detergent. I know.
I didn't know if someone would thought that was wrong. Like, no, if they live there, technically they should be able to use your detergent, you know, to wash their clothes at the laundromat.
No, they ain't using mine. They can't use mine in the house. They got to buy their own food, matter of fact, for the summer. Because they got little jobs that they make their money. They call their dad. They got their little Cash App card. You know, so I'm like, if you want this, is my food. This is my stuff. Get your own. That's
I
what
don't
it is.
care. I don't care.
You'll let Monty basically wasn't there, but you know, that's a resident address. You will let her come take all, you know, she going now. She not using your washer and dryer, but she gonna take all her clothes to the laundromat, but she want to use all
I mean,
yours.
it would behoove her to get her own detergent.
I like that word
I love
behoove.
that
Yeah,
word.
because it would be simpler if you just
Buy your
grab the detergent because you're going to the laundromat. But I don't know if I would really even notice. I don't know. Just make sure you bring the detergent back, and don't, if you use it all, make sure you replace it. Like you could, you know, you
So that's
replace
case
it.
buy your own from the door.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You're gonna have to replace it anyway.
All right.
You can't leave an empty bottle of detergent because you went to the laundromat.
And does she have to replace it with the same like item, or like, so if you got
Look,
tied, you
look.
want tied?
Yeah, it
back
gotta
or
be tied. Like
Oh,
you bring the tie back.
you don't want Arm and Hammer. You don't want Arm and Hammer back.
No, nobody uses no damn Arm and Hammer detergent. What
I'm
the
just
fuck is
asking.
this?
Are there rules of engagement? Are there rules to this?
She
I'll
not
bring you back
using
some
your water.
detergent.
No, she ain't using my
Well, like
water.
it's a 20-year-old, you're confusing me now. You trying to be half independent or whole independent? Like you're trying to be half independent by going to the laundromat, but you don't want to be whole independent by buying the detergent. Like, is this a gradual progression? Are these what we call baby steps? Like we gonna
Of adulting, we trying
of
to
adulting? We trying to like put our feet in the water, just check the temperature of the water, see how it feels, or what? Like, because I would think if I'm a user of detergent, that means I went into the washroom and I saw the washer and dryer. Like I know my ass, I'd have just put my clothes in the wash and just done it there. Then, like what?
Well, you may be at a point where you got like three big bags. You allow your clothes
By yourself?
Yeah, as an individual, if they got 3 bags of clothes because they just let them. You know, when you're 20,
You been running a runway and we don't know about it. Like what? How do you?
I mean, girls change their clothes a lot. Like I can see where somebody would have 3 bags of laundry with like linen, towels. I change my towels every day. I could see that happening.
That's some coming home from a college shit right there. That's like you come home for the college break, the Christmas break or whatever.
So everybody agreed on they use their own detergent. Okay, I like that.
No, I ain't agree because chances are I wouldn't even notice. Like you could have got me, like you, because I don't go check the detergent. Like
I mean, I noticed because it'd be gone because they let too many clothes pile up, and at one time I wouldn't even let them use the wash. Like I'm like, nah, y'all got to pack y'all stuff up and go to the laundromat so they could get an understanding of what it is. Because like I realized my little girls spoiled. Like they spoiled. They messed up bad, and I'm like, oh hell no, we're not gonna have this. And I might start that again, make them take their clothes to the laundromat.
yeah, because the laundromat is a punishment because the laundromat suck. Like golly, I don't care. Even the nice laundromats. Like there was one nice laundromat.
Nice laundromat.
They had the channels and everything. It opened in Arlington. They had TVs and channels and all types of stuff. And then, you know, because there was the pizza place was next to it. Then the bar was next to the gym. So if you went to do your laundry, you could literally go grab a drink because it wasn't like the hood laundry where you got to worry about people grabbing your stuff. You know what I'm saying?
You leave your clothes unattended? What?
Yeah, like cats will leave their stuff
unattended.
unattended. You ain't
I was
gotta
like,
be
wow.
in the hood. You don't have to be in the hood for somebody to take your stuff. I ain't leaving my
For
stuff.
some reason, the hood laundromats, all I picture it being a hot summer ass day. And it don't be no air conditioning. It be big ass factory fans blowing on people, and you just sitting there waiting. I think I went to laundromat once as a kid, and I was like, I was traumatized. Like I was like, I never want to do this ever again.
But you know what? The thing with that is too, it's communal. So, you know, people don't take stuff out their pants. They put stuff in the dryer. You put stuff behind them. It got gum. You know, you might have.
Oh, so you saying it ain't sanitary using a laundromat they don't clean?
They don't. The attendants don't check each one after somebody pulls their stuff out. So what if somebody washes their clothes with an ink pen or gum or that's all? You know, people come off the streets.
There's an empty clip in your wash. You don't wash your jeans with an empty clip.
Yeah, so
come out smell like gunpowder. It's ridiculous.
What up, Afro Queen? Good morning.
Yesterday I realized, I don't know. Yesterday I realized, and I know this is redundant, and everybody's talked about this. Yo, is everybody mad on social media? Like,
yeah, they mad again now at your topic at Bill Cosby.
Yeah, like
what you just feel like it's just an era
just
of
nobody's even trying to make me laugh anymore. Like it's like I felt like I was scrolling yesterday on TikTok, and everything was dead serious. I think Bill paid somebody off.
They got a new movie coming out.
Yes.
They've been waiting on this.
Bill Cosby. What's the guy? The black guy did this documentary on Bill Cosby.
Yeah,
with the afro. He has a show on CNN. He's a funny comedian.
Afro Queen did what? Oh no.
No,
I'm playing.
No, it was just like everything
negative
I saw.
Energy. It's negative.
I was like,
it's not positive.
For real, we really need Will Smith back on Instagram. This is selfish. We really need happiness.
Some wholesome, happy moments.
Yes,
Kevin Hart not happy. Usually Kevin Hart got positive.
Kevin,
he ain't sending messages out. Positivity.
I mean, he's sending messages, but now Kevin's so corporate. Like everything Kevin got is he's selling something.
Tequila.
Like he's selling underwear. He's everything. Like, and I ain't mad. But
credit cards.
Even when he does his workout videos, he got logos on his shirt and like these workout shirts. You got pockets that you could put your you can put your cell phone in pockets.
He had that night contract. Yes,
he killing it. But damn, it was like, and then I go on TMZ, and it must have been a slow day because TMZ's first story was the Burger King dude.
Oh, they did the Burger King story?
Yeah, they put the Burger King guy.
What happened with Burger King?
No, the one we did yesterday, the Burger King employee for 27 years.
Oh.
Wait, TMZ covered it?
Yes. I said, why is the Burger King guy the first story
that
on?
Was their feel-good moment, because you're right. There is a lot of negative things, like depressive things that are going on in the
maybe because Rick Ross was looking for it. They talk about Rick Ross looking for it.
They didn't even talk about Rick Ross. They just talked about the goodie bag that he had hoped he would get more, but he still acted happy about the pen and the one movie ticket after 27 years of slinging Whoppers with cheese and Junior Whopper.
He needed to get him a pair movie ticket so he could take somebody so he wouldn't be lonely.
So the bitch couldn't even have any company. Like he going to the movies smelling like them whack ass fries.
Wow. So we need more positivity on internet. That's what you're saying. On social media, we need more positive vibes.
It messed up my mood. I was like, I can't even have fun. Back to Candy Crush. What up, Ashley? I was back on Candy Crush. You know, you playing Candy Crush too much when you playing against other people. Now you top 5 and you really taking it serious. Like you really taking Candy Crush like to heart now. Like, I can't wait to end this show so I can play 3 games because this one guy keeps passing me because he's playing.
Damn, Mike.
He's playing more games. He's playing more games than me. That he's not beating me because of my score. It's because of the amount of games this dude is playing. He's probably 12, right? I'm probably going against a 12-year-old right now.
This is not good. And no, you're not going against a 12-year-old. You're going against a 76-year-old woman right now who's sitting there doing nothing.
Up right now, beating my score. Well, beating the amount of games I'm playing.
Yes.
And then I found this one lady. Then I realized relationships between men and women are over. Like, they're over. Like, there's
what do
nothing.
You mean relationships over?
I just see how everybody. There's the other thing about Instagram. I'll see a guy post something about how guys aren't being cherished or appreciated. Then the next one, I'll see a woman post one. Why women ain't being appreciated. And I'm like, I see why the gap between everybody is getting bigger and bigger, because there's never one that's really like trying to intertwine both peoples. Like, all right, do you have the lady who said why she gonna be single forever?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna get to my TV, Tam Tam.
Associate producer Tam Tam said, Mike, fix your TV. Good morning, Queenborn, everybody. Men don't need to be appreciated more. That's true, though. We should have focused on that.
I think that there needs to be a balance.
Yeah, I can't on Thursday, Tam Tam.
Here's the video.
All right, play the video.
I don't want to do anything for you. I don't want to cook for you. I don't want to clean for you. I don't want to be your secretary and set your appointments and chase you around and make you go because of your health. I don't want to pick up your socks for you. I don't want to be one of those people who comes on TikToks and makes funny videos about how you can't do anything for yourself and men do the darndest things and everybody's in the comments like, yeah, my husband does that too. My boyfriend does that too. Fuck that. I want to be with somebody who is an adult, a fully functioning adult. It's been proven time and time again that men are the ones who benefit from marriage and relationships because we get in them and we do everything and they just get to sit back. This is probably reason number 500,000 of why I'm going to be sick.
All right.
She's gonna be single forever. And I just want to tell the young lady, you know, it's up to you who you're in a relationship with, sweetie. Nobody picks up my socks ever. No,
Ever?
nobody's my secretary. No,
Ever?
I'm anal.
Nobody your secretary? Jay Black ain't your secretary?
No, not when it comes to
when you say nobody pick up your like laundry, like Stacey do laundry around the house,
Yeah,
she will pick up
she
the
does
socks.
laundry,
Yeah.
but
So
I'm not the type that leaves. I'm the one who gets upset when socks are on the ground.
Well, that's because of your, your little OCD. Like you don't, you
Yeah.
like everything neat.
But I just would.
Everybody's not as neat as you.
I wonder these people just put this up for likes. Do they put them for likes? Is that why we're doing this? Because you're putting this whole setup up. You can get the person that you want.
It's a growing trend, Mike. There are a few of those out there where they're saying that the biggest sham for women is
I love the one you sent, Mo. You sent that to Shawnee.
Yeah, it's marriage, because they say you get it. A woman gets in marriage. This is what they're saying. A woman gets in marriage. She has to cook, clean, have sex like a porn star, make appointments, be a secretary, be an Uber driver, all of these things, and still work. And they feel like they were doing better when they were by themselves and just casually dating and enjoying life.
Now, don't you think, as a woman, when she says, I won't be single because I don't want to do for you, or I don't want you if you don't want to do for me? Shouldn't it be the both ways? Like,
doing for you though,
that's what she said. She said, I don't want to do nothing for you.
She said, I don't want to do nothing for you.
Doing everything. I think it's the point of doing everything and then still having to contribute to the household and different things. I think it goes back to gender roles.
I think that
and what you said, Mike,
it's that like nobody is like on both sides. I don't think people are willing to compromise because of stereotypes, things that we've been taught, things that we've been told this is what you have to do, instead of just doing what you want to do and how you feel and taking that chance, because love fucking hurts. I mean, you love your kids gonna hurt you. You love the dog died, it hurt you. So if you love another person, some shit is gonna happen where they're gonna hurt your feelings. So to me, just my opinion, everybody goes into it with these what they call these barriers, and they're scared to be looked at as a punk or you letting him walk all over you. If that's y'all relationship and that works for you, quit telling everybody what y'all got going on. Work that out with them. If that's the person that you love and you want to be with, it's gonna be some compromise. There's gonna be some sacrifice. Some people call it settling, but if you love somebody, then it's sacrifice and compromise. And if you just doing some shit because you're trying to get over, then yeah, you're settling. There's a difference. But all this, well, I ain't gonna do this for so and so. Look, this is another human being that has feelings and emotions just like you, and you're not gonna meet. Even if you meet somebody that's just like you, everything is not gonna be the same. There's some things that's gonna be different.
Yeah, when you give the list of things that you don't want to do, well, tell me what you want. Like, tell me exactly what you want, because at some point, the partner that you have, like Shawnee just said, is gonna have to do something for you.
Something. You just ain't
like,
gonna lay on your back. She want to lay on her
back.
But
I'm gonna have to do something for you, because that's what a relationship is about. Like, you're gonna be like, one day you're gonna be like, Mike, can you go to the store and go pick this and that? So off the door, I'm saying, well, I ain't gonna be a little errand boy. I'm not gonna be the guy who's gonna be doing the grass and taking care of the car, and I'm not gonna be the one taking out the trash, and I'm not gonna be. And then, like, okay, so what are we then? Exactly, what are we as a corporation? Because that's what it is.
Right.
We're running a business.
That word, yes.
So
y'all both are part ownership in this business.
But right. I hear it on the guy's side too. I just didn't have a video of the guys sitting there like, when a man isn't appreciated, a man will go into a cocoon basically, and what you'll get from him is quiet, short-tempered, and sharp with his words, and you won't like who that person's going to be. Okay, I get it. I agree with you when a person isn't appreciated, but how do you want to be appreciated?
Aha.
Like, if you're not going to explain what it is that
You should know, Mike. You should know. We've been together for a couple months now. You should know. You should pick up these signs, Mike.
No.
Well, if she told him,
you have to communicate and understand how your mate communicates.
It's not simple, Shawnee.
It really is.
It's not simple for men. It's not. Let's be honest. It's not. It's not.
It is. Yes, it is. It's the same thing. Y'all gotta let that wall down with the person that you love. Now, if it's just a chick that you with, it's just because you trying to pass time, then that's something different. But if it's somebody that you really want to be with, you gotta sit there and do the work. It's work. It's not just, oh, we wake up every day and everything is great. Just talk. But both parties have to be mature enough to be able to have those tough.
And you have to be patient enough to know that men may not pick up on them social cues or the love languages that I like, whatever. You got to be more, you may have to repeat it multiple times, right?
But
I agree with that.
If you communicate, babe, I don't like when you do this to me, or I prefer this over this. When you do this, it makes me feel like this. You have to use your words, J Black. That's number one. And I think the biggest thing that we forget, we look at task-oriented things, right? And attribute them to, well, I ain't doing this, and we attribute them to compromise. But really, as human beings, we want reciprocation and appreciation, right?
Yeah, we all do. We got to be honest, and because some of the stuff my grandfather told me about relationships didn't make sense until I got into this relationship, because this is the relationship I actually want. So it's like, oh, okay, now I see what my granddaddy and my grandmama was talking about. But at the end of the day, like, I thought, my granddad and my grandma had a beautiful relationship up until, he passed. But some of the stuff that I complain about, that's what my granddaddy did. And it wasn't because he was trying to be mean to my grandmother or he was trying to neglect her. This is just how these niggas are. You have to repeat shit to them. They're not as consistent as we are. They don't pay attention to details like we do.
And some things are learned behavior. Some things are learned by, looking at how your parents were, or whatever role model, whatever model you had in regards to relationships and love. And I say
most
this all
of them
the time
don't have those role models. Like,
and
these
that's why
guys,
I said whatever the model was, because you have to see it somewhere, whatever the model was. But a lot of people, and I say it all the time, and I hate to say it, but sometimes, when people be like, oh, that person don't love you, sometimes people love you the best way that they can. And it's up to you to say whether or not that's the kind of love that you're willing to embrace or accept or whatever.
Or you might have to
it doesn't mean that a person doesn't love you because it's not in your view, or it's not in your perception. That person may be loving you to the moon and back, but just showing you in their way, and you're not used to that way. And so again, it's about choices too. It's about, is this what is for me? Is this what satisfies me? Is this what fills that void that I need in terms of relationships?
Well, Lala, this is where we're doomed. When you say men get stuck in logic, and that's where we're doomed. When a man gets stuck in logic, at a certain point, a woman has to go, that is a ridiculous statement. Like, at a certain point, you got to look at yourself and like, listen to what you just said.
I'm reading it like,
men get stuck in 1 + 1 = 2 then. That's what we stuck in. We stuck in, you said you did want this, but you really didn't want this. But you're giving us every clue that you do. And then when we don't, well, you should have known. No. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that comment out of a person's mouth. You should have known. No, you should have told me.
Facts.
Like, you should have told me what made you uncomfortable. You should have told me that this action is this and this action is that.
Yeah.
Everybody in their life has got a ton of things on their plate. Every person, male and female, have tons of responsibilities, no matter what you're doing, where you're at, what job you have tons of things running through their brain. Everybody has a whole past that they're dealing with the trauma that they went through in their life. Everybody has pressures that you don't know about. Everybody, we ain't got time to spend Wednesday trying to figure out exactly what it is that you want. I hate to break it to you. There is a game clock on everybody's life, right? And every minute that goes by, you are closer to dying. I'll be damned if I'm going to spend time on that game clock trying to figure out what it is that you want when you have a mouth. Like, just please. I'm not trying to demand nothing out of you.
Is logic a bad thing? Because that's what I'm confused with.
Stuck in it.
Like, how is it a bad thing, Mo, Shiny? Lala got me screwed face right now. How is that a bad thing?
I think sometimes you do need to sit down and take, not all the time, but there are times that I think guys should take a step back and say, you know, what's really going on with her, and think about it. Instead of just saying, I ain't got time to do. And that's what I'm saying. It's like where that compromise is. Don't do it all the time. And, you know, and ladies, we have to talk and just tell them, hey, this is what it is.
I'm fine. And then there's the other thing. You stop and you ask, I'm fine.
But you know she's not fine.
But I don't. But we both grown-ups. I don't have time to continue to try. Now I'm irritating you. Well, why you keep asking? What do you think something's wrong? What, we gonna play this game now?
No, but at the end of the day,
are we
women,
doing?
We gotta, women and men have to stop saying I'm fine when I'm not. It's okay not to be okay, and it's okay to tell your mate that you're not okay. You don't have to have a fight. You don't have to have a knockdown, drag down fight, but it should be okay. You should feel comfortable in your relationship telling your mate, I'm not okay. This is what's going on. I am not okay today.
So help me understand this, because when I hear logic, I think if you say something needs to get done and you want me to do it, but I get somebody else to knock it out and it's complete, why are you still mad? It got done.
I'm not.
Like, if you wanted something done, why would you want me? You wanted me to do it. Like, if you wanted, hey, I want you to do this, but I figured out a way because I'm using logic and common sense and I got somebody else to complete that task, but yet you're still low-key screw face because I didn't personally do it. I don't understand some of that part.
It might be a love language thing, because sometimes that some things that you do for your mate is a sign to them that, you know, you're doing it out of care, you're doing it out of love, you're doing something for them because you want to do it for them. So I think that's situational. Okay. I think that has to do with situational.
So not so much of her.
Yeah, you would have to give a little bit more content to that, because I think that that's situational. Because for me, I don't, as long as it got done, like if I know you can't change a tire, I'm not going to be mad because you ain't get down there and get your hands dirty. I don't care if you call AAA. I don't care who you know, how it got done. I'm just happy that you got it done for me.
So with this female saying she's going to stay single,
I can't change the tire.
So that's just the people that you're right. We got to call AAA. It's just the people that she's dated. So when she said I'm gonna stay single because I don't, so it's not so much of, because she said because I don't want to do for you, but you're saying is until she meets the right person. Like, just play that clip one more time. I really want to focus on what she
and listen intently to what she said, what she's saying.
I don't want to do anything for you. I don't want to cook for you. I don't want to clean for you. I don't want to be your secretary and set your appointments and chase you around and make you go because of your health. I don't want to pick up your socks for you. I don't want to be one of those people who comes on TikToks and makes funny videos about how you can't do anything for yourself and men do the darndest things and everybody's in the comments like, yeah, my husband does that too. My boyfriend does that too. Fuck that. I want to be with somebody who is an adult, a fully functioning adult. It's been proven time and time again that men are the ones who benefit from marriage and relationships because we get in them and we do everything and they just get to sit back. This is probably reason number 500,000 of why I'm going to be single for the rest of my life. And
this is where the gap gets bigger. Whenever you say it's been proven that men benefit from marriage, and you go like, girl, you ain't got no stats, because I can line up thousands of guys who are dead broke because of marriage. Like whenever we pit everybody against each other and we make statements like that, all it leads is into debates and arguments. Because nobody likes to be told you benefit. Because I know a ton of people on both sides who did not benefit from marriage. And a lot of people got horror stories. So, girl, first of all, you ain't never been married.
Yeah, she
so you don't know nothing about nothing.
Did you hear that one line? She said, I don't want to, you got to go to the doctor for your health. She don't want to encourage you to take care. I guess if you ain't want to take care of your own problem, like me with my fatty tumor, lady, like, no, you going to the doctor. So she don't want to be that person to say,
did you
no.
jump up and down?
Jay.
I did. But what I'm saying is that lady saying, because I'm like, nah, I'm good. She don't, it was no pain when I jumped up and down. But I don't think this chick, I don't think she just likes, like, it's just weird to me. She don't care about your health. She don't want to help you in any way.
It's not that she don't care about the health.
And I think she
said she don't want to be that person.
Everything up. Like, this is TikTok, y'all. So they got like 60 seconds to do a mashup. I think she mashed up so many things that it was very confusing. Like, her viewpoint was very, very confusing. On one side, it sounded like she just didn't want to, not that she didn't want to do anything for the person. And then on the other hand, it came off.
But she started off saying, I don't want to do anything.
Her matchup was very
I don't care how light-skinned, body, long hair, it wouldn't matter.
Stacey had a little thing on her skin, right? She had this little thing that was going on her skin that was this color. It wasn't colored. It was something was going on, right? So I noticed it and I said, you need to go check that out, right? I said, you need to go check that out. She didn't. Now, am I going to stop telling her? No. My concern is that, Stace, I think it's getting worse. Now, she's busy with 3 kids. She's busy running around. She's busy doing whatever. So I reminded her. She finally did. It wasn't a big deal on my side. It wasn't no crazy thing that I had to do. It was just a concern. Like, if I got a constant cough, she's gonna go, you need to check that out. And then when I'm sitting on the couch and I cough again and I haven't checked it out, she's gonna go, when you gonna check that out? She didn't jump over a building to do it. It was just concern, sweetheart. That's what happens when you're concerned with a loved one. Sometimes they procrastinate. Human beings sometimes procrastinate. We think we're superhuman, and sometimes we don't take care of ourselves. And all you did was give a suggestion. It's part of caring for somebody. Like, I don't like, and when she does this, I hate the divide. It's a proven stat that men benefit from. Dog, most marriages end in divorce, so nobody benefits.
Yeah. I mean, first, I like your first point, Mike, when you talked about this is it's a corporation, because it is, your relationship with it takes 2 to make this business successful, and the business is called marriage. So I think that she put too many things in one area. I don't think that it's too much to ask for I would be concerned if you were not concerned about something on my neck or something that you saw that could be a health problem. I don't believe that you jumped up and down. I think you're telling a big ass lie.
I did.
Yeah, no.
Oh, you heard that stab? I made a little shot at your Lala. She caught that. I'm sorry. Go for it.
Lala made a very valuable point. She said, when I speak on logic, if you got that comment, she was talking about relationships. She said, when I speak on logic, is geared to men who love to say, get out your feelings. But it's like, this is how I feel. And I understand that, because I don't like when anyone, male or female, tells somebody else to get out of their feelings. You are the manufacturer, the owner, and the CEO of your feelings. Nobody can tell you how to feel, or that you should feel a certain way about something. And I think that also understanding how people view, some people are very hardened because they grew up in households that didn't express how they felt, or were told to suck it up. Or my favorite, when I tell y'all to stop telling little boys don't cry, or stop crying.
Your lady can get pissed. I still do that. Lady can still get mad.
But guess what, Jay Black?
Stop telling my son that. It's my son too.
Tough ass men that you did, or tough little boys that become tough big men. And you got to deal with that.
Let a man cry because he pout because he got a scratch.
Relationship because somebody parent wanted to tell them stop crying.
You want a
Little
man,
boys
man.
don't cry.
Let your
Come
dude.
on.
Let Shine. Let Slow got a little cut, or Shiny your dude Mo Rashad or
Yeah,
whatever.
Shawnee different, y'all. Shawnee different.
We not
Let
talking
him get a
about
little
that,
cut, and you
J-Rock.
see them over there. Oh, this thing, man, shit. Shiny be like, nigga, shut up. Like,
Throw some dirt on that. Throw some dirt on that
I
bitch.
would not.
Last time I checked, paper cuts hurt like a bitch.
No,
So
I wouldn't be that way.
I'm not saying that, but when it comes to feelings,
Yeah.
that is a big thing for me. I do not like when people tell little boys stop crying, because guess what? You grow up to be a big ass boy who holds in his feelings, who don't know how to communicate, and ding, 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 ding. Guess what? Our business is failing because you don't know how to. You can't be emotionally available and come up to the plate and be emotionally available. So no.
Well, I will say I can't segue into this, but it goes back to fans being on social media. Did y'all see the video? Steph Curry is out with his wife and they're celebrating. You know what I'm saying? They around a group of people and people giving them hugs.
They just won the championship.
And this woman literally came up to him and tried to kiss him on the mouth.
Yo,
bitch.
Aisha
with his wife there?
With his wife there, and he did
Aisha.
the dramatic, like, you're wilding, and security came, and I was like, yeah.
Oh, I think I got it right here, Sean.
What are y'all doing right now, you fans, to think that it's okay for a man that we know is married, and you want to ruin his celebration by trying to kiss him on the mouth?
Boundaries.
When I tell you boundaries matter, and
when
I tell you boundaries matter.
Baby, how much money we got in the bank for this lawsuit that's about to happen?
Listen, I would. The story would have been about me.
I put my hands on my chest like a female. I was like, oh, I said, what is you doing?
Yeah, I probably would walk somebody like a dog if that happened with me and my husband out.
And security came so fast that there was no way for anybody to react, which that is dope security, South security. Oh, you got the clip?
Yeah, I got it.
This man is out in public just chilling, celebrating. He done won his 4th championship. He's the MVP of the finals. The man that made his legacy. They done most people. He's not in my top 10 yet, not because he doesn't deserve it. Just hard to make a top 10 in NBA all-time basketball players. I think it should be done by errors anyway. But he's like a 12th on my top 10 list, but not because he doesn't deserve it. It's just there's a lot of players that you got to put on. Like who you going to take out? I'm not taking Isaiah Thomas out. Like I'm not taking
Jesus.
I'm not taking Magic. Obviously, he's not coming out. LeBron's not coming out. Michael Jordan's not coming out. I got to put Bill Russell in. Man won 10 out of 12 championships. Wilt Chamberlain scored 100 points in the game and averaged 50 points and 20 rebounds multiple seasons. Like, it's hard. But you're trying to ruin. We're going to try and get the clip.
Oh, yeah, here we go. I'm sorry.
Here we go. Look at this right here.
Oh, she was going in. Just on that pause moment right there.
You got to give him a prom night kiss.
Did she connect? Hold on, let's rewind. He did the dip back real quick. Whoa. He's like, oh.
What are we doing? What the? Oh.
Give me that.
What?
It looked like Aisha was looking elsewhere.
Wait, where is she at? Oh, that's Aisha. No, I don't even see her.
I don't know. I think she was behind him. If you play the clip, I think she was on his right-hand side. I'm not sure. Oh, was that her right next?
No, that's another fan.
That's not her.
That's another fan.
But I think she's behind him. If you keep playing the clip, I think you wind up seeing her.
Was she taking a picture?
Yeah, no, this clip is a short clip, so it ain't the full extension.
Because I know when it fades back and security winds up popping in.
Now, should he be out in the crowd like that? See, that's gonna call like
trying to be a man of the people. You know, you're not trying to be
out. He can be out like that, but she was out of line.
She was
ripped his neck. What are we doing?
He had a good reflex, though, right?
Yeah, he was like,
that's close.
That's why he's a point guard. I think he was going. I think he was going for the hug. He's like, I'm going for the hug. I'm gonna give you a hug right there. And then all of a sudden, God, thank God for reflexes, because that would have ruined the whole day.
And then you start thinking she got COVID, her saliva.
Oh, No, we not. Yeah, first of all,
You
that
ain't
would have
even
been the
thinking
second
about her
thought.
having COVID.
I wasn't thinking about monkeypox. I wasn't thinking about COVID.
None of that. No, she needs to be dragged. She should have been drugged all across. That right there.
And had that crowd not been so thick, they probably would have dragged her.
Girl. Nah.
That remind me of when a dude tried to kiss Will Smith. Remember that guy was being a prankster and tried to kiss Will Smith?
Oh yeah, he did kiss him. He connected.
He gave him a little smack. We didn't know what that was the prelude to, but we didn't know that was the beginning of something.
No, I would be in jail.
And when it's too much,
what if you saw a female try to kiss your dude?
Listen, we were at a club. I don't give a damn. We was at a club one night. I went to one of his events that he was doing, and this promoter, and I'll sit, somewhere by him. I usually don't sit right on top of him because if like people are giving him tips, I'm like, I don't want the fee because I notice females they'll come up, but they won't really interact with him. I'm like, okay, let me move over. But this couple she was sitting behind him. She's one of the promoters, and she was laying all. I looked up, and she laying all on his back.
Ooh.
It was a bottle of Crown, an empty bottle of Crown.
Oh, come on, Shawnee, you got it. There's levels. Like, what are we doing? What are we doing?
And how is it her fault though? Like she's shooting her shot. That's what chicks are going to do.
No, she wasn't shooting her shot. She wasn't shooting her shot.
Ain't he supposed to be like, nah? Get off me!
Wait. And who was this?
You think I'm about to? I'm sorry. No, I'm not gonna be in the club and a motherfucker laying up on you in my face. No, she was about to get busted across the head with that bottle.
But shouldn't he stop her from laying?
I was gonna stick it in her throat because the bitch know who
person.
I was. Now, because the bitch know me. So no, we not gonna even play that game.
Hold on, I need to know: was this recent or was this a while ago?
This was it was about I guess a month or so ago.
Oh, that's recent. So what was the turnout? What was the resolution like?
No, because I looked up and he and I locked eyes, and now he got the bitch up off of.
See, he knew. He thought it was innocent because.
And she was like, "I'm sorry, girl, get out of my face." Get your ass.
She gave the Jada look, Mike, before the Jada look. Like
because I'm like, this is his job and what he does. So I'd be like, okay, I can't act a fool up in here. But I better not catch this bitch on the street. I better not catch her ass on the street.
Yo, years. I was at a comedy club when I first started doing comedy. And this girl, I can't think of her name, but you've seen this comedian before, right? Mm-hmm. So we were standing where they liked the comedians at, right? She was going to go next, and then I was going after her. And a comedian said a joke, and she grabbed my hand, and I don't know how she did it, but she grabbed my hand and interlocked and was laughing. And at the same exact moment, the person that I was with at the time, I was like 20-something, looked over, and all they saw was this. And I pulled away, but it was too late. And it ruined the entire. Try and explain that.
Try to explain it away. Yeah.
And then I had to get on stage after her, and she's still high-fiving me when she gets off stage because she killed. I'm like, duh, Steph Curry,
Perception.
Like y'all trying to ruin people's lives, man.
Perception is everything.
Aisha knows that he did. It's not like because with the situation that happened at the club, I wasn't. Well, I was mad and slow a little bit. I'm not let me lie. But my issue more was with the girl because it's not like she didn't know me. And it's like
she knew you were with me. She knew
you
were with
know who we are. This ain't your first time seeing me. Now, granted, she was drunk. She probably it probably was the equivalent of like, I don't know, one of your homegirls just leaning on you. But my thing is like I'm big on respect. Don't fucking do that shit while I'm here. Yeah. Don't do that while I'm here. Yeah. Like ain't nothing going on between them. That ain't the issue. But it's just like.
Well, I'm glad you didn't hit her with the Crown Royal bottle. I'm really glad. I'm really glad.
Well, I sure thought about it because I visualized myself taking that bottle, thrusting her over her head, and visualize the Crown.
Like, and this is why we need to employ security for Shawnee when she go out, because you the CEO of Media Room 360, and we can't have you being tempted by the Crown bottle and
once you bust somebody with a bottle, you gotta go to jail that night. Like you have to.
You gotta leave, or just leave real quick. You gotta leave.
You gotta
quick.
dip out fast. Like you can't even wait for him. Like you gotta be out. Like you gotta be like pop, hit him with the bottle, and dip out immediately.
Yeah, because if I have a fight, I go to jail. I'm in jail for 5 years if I have another fight.
Oh,
well, I wonder how Shawnee will handle this question right here, Mike.
We got a question. Would you abandon your husband in the hospital when you noticed that he had an accident with his girlfriend? So I guess it was a car accident.
It was a car accident. Yes, this really happened. It was a car accident, and
how bad is he hurt? We need details. Like, is this life threatening? Like, could he die? Is the thing going boo, boo, boo? Like, is the heart thing going, or is just cuts and bruises? Because I think I'm out, but. Shawnee, what are you doing?
This was in a group too. A lady Q was giving me all the back and forth. I was looking at the comments, so this was like interesting to see the different perspectives from different females. But
hold on, real quick. I'm glad Shawnee's not the only person who visualizes doing things before they do it.
Yeah,
I thought I was the only person who visualized.
That actually helps. If I can visualize it, then I don't have to really do it in real life.
I encourage everybody.
In my mind, I did it.
To the white meat, right?
Okay. I'm glad. I thought I was the only one who does it in his head and goes like, I wonder if there's a way. If I put my belt around his neck and I start clamping.
Yeah.
Would that be effective?
It's very therapeutic.
Yeah.
It's very therapeutic.
Visualization is therapeutic. To visualize.
Yes. Visualize it first, and then that way you can work through the repercussions and the consequences. Yeah.
So if we're in New York and Jay Black had visualized beating up the white boy before we got arrested, you think he would have got it out of his system? He would have visualized the blood coming off the guy's mouth. He would.
So Shawnee, then Mo, you in a relationship, committed relationship. It could be your husband, longtime fiance, whatever it is. Y'all been together for a long time. He got caught. He slipped up, got into a car accident, but his girlfriend was with him, his side chick that you didn't know about. And he had an accident. Are you going to abandon him, or are you going to support him, be there for him in the hospital, and be that supportive partner?
I'm
not going to abandon him. No, I'm going to be there for him.
Well, he's in the hospital, Mike, so it's obviously he hurt bad.
Yeah,
so Shawnee be there for him. That's good. I didn't expect that.
Shawnee's just gonna be there for him so she can bust him in the head with a Crown Royal bottle after he gets out the hospital. She's already visualizing what she's gonna do.
I'm there.
I don't want Shawnee there. Like she's there. I want her escorted out. I'm like, please take her.
Because when you get better, we need to talk about this girlfriend and why you felt the need to have this side chick. What's up with that? I'll probably go visit the side chick too. Make sure she okay.
Oh God!
Now, when I walk out the room, her thing might go.
Yeah, I think I'd want the heart monitor to flatline at that point. I think I'm taking flatline for 50. Mo, what do you think?
Me for my husband.
Yeah,
I would leave my number at the nurse's station. So that they can notify me when his ass die, and I'm going home to find all the life insurance policies. Because honestly, it ain't either way. If you come out, you dying, and if you stay in, you dying.
Wow.
So that's it. Because you said husband, you ain't say
this is husband. This is a husband
I'm dating. You said it says husband. So husband mean you took our family vehicle to drive your side bitch around, and y'all got into an accident. So either way, it's bad.
Like in real life, you would do that? Like you wouldn't do that, Mo. You wouldn't abandon.
More gangster than me.
I wouldn't do what?
You would abandon your dude because he slipped up?
I will say a prayer.
No, you're not throwing that away. You're not throwing that away.
Oh, all right.
I mean, let's just change.
You said husband. You didn't say somebody I'm dating, because somebody I'm dating. We're not locked in.
Everybody don't have a husband. Like some people have life partners and stuff. So that's how I look at it. Like,
I mean, life
when you ask the question, I'm looking at it as if it were me and Slow. If it was me and Slow, I get a call. He in an accident. He had another chick in the car. No, I'm not going to abandon him. because I want to know, well, why did you even?
Yeah, you got to get explanations first.
Yeah, I want to know, well, what's going on? What's happening? Because at the end of the day, yeah, I'm pissed that he got another chick there, but and this is one of those things I'm talking about with compromise. But I want my relationship. I want him to make it. I want my. This is the person that I want to do life with. So shit is gonna happen.
And you're more concerned with his health and well-being. You're more concerned with his health and well-being than the chick.
Well-being, and then we can talk about our relationship. But I'm gonna want to know why.
Not Mo.
You know what's funny?
That's because he should know me. My life partner and my husband should know me. So if he was concerned about his life, he would have knew that was a no-go for me. If you locking me down and taking me off the shelf, let me explain something to you, J Black. If you're asking me to be your forever, then nigga, we forever. Like don't take me off the shelf. Don't take me off the shelf and lower my stock.
Yeah, see, you talking about me.
See, J Black talking, but
that's the gangster.
Hold on, I'm just gonna. I just gotta change one word in this to change J Black's whole view. Will you abandon your wife in the hospital when you notice that she? I gotta change a few words. When you notice that she had an accident with her boyfriend.
Thank you, Michael Shawn. Thank you.
Now, J Black. What you doing, Jay Blizzy? Jay, he don't even want to think about it. We might have caused a dream to happen tonight. He might have a bad dream tonight just because we put this comment up there. Lady Q, I would like to apologize for even putting this in the atmosphere. Go ahead, Jay Black. Answer the question. What are you doing at hospital then, Jay Black?
No, I was just see when I think of that, I think of females are more forgiving. I think a majority of females. That's why I never even looked at it as the reverse roles. But we do. I mean, I look at it.
All right, well, we know that, but we just need to know your answer on the comment.
You concerned about her well-being?
Yeah, you worried about if she gonna make it, Jay?
See, a partner of mine, my wife would know me, as Mo said, and they would know where my tolerance levels lie, and another dude is nowhere near something that I mentally could get.
And riding around in a car that you pay car insurance for.
Our family vehicle.
Yeah, our family vehicle.
Eating buddy snacks in the back.
Yeah,
now what? Okay, now let's just add this.
No, I answered.
This is why I have to know the severity of the injuries. If it's some bruised ribs and you swollen, I'm out. But now if the doctor says we don't know if this person's gonna make
it unconscious,
and this might be if they say get the family, and I've been in this situation where they tell you get the family because we don't know if this person's gonna make it through the next 24 hours. Now you got to make a decision. Is the last time you see this person gonna be you walking out, or are you gonna sit by that bed? Mo, it seems like she has not changed her views and opinions at all.
You put yourself in that situation.
I'm just gonna say, leave me to be free until you ready to commit. That's all I'm gonna say.
You think I'm gonna nurse you back to health? And you was with some I get it, Mo.
You was in the family vehicle.
I was looking at it from the other perspective.
But you know when we're talking about they might die.
Yeah, I mean, but do you love the person?
We're not going to be together after that.
Do you love the person? Do you love the person? Not your ego. We're not talking about your ego and your pride.
I can
like
love
that, Shawnee. I like
from
that.
afar. Loving somebody doesn't mean that you got to stay with them.
You don't have to stay. Do you stay? Do you stay by their bedside when the doctor says we don't know? This could be it. And you're the significant other. So you gotta make the phone calls. They're gonna tell you. I'm telling you, I've been right here. They say call the parents, call anybody, any living parent, and get them down here now because we don't know. What are you just going like he's on his own or she's on their own?
I will facilitate the numbers list, the list of numbers that they need to call, the mama, the grandmama, the pop, and whoever else it needs to be. But it ain't gonna be me. Oh, that mama you love so much, call her ass up here. Like,
No, he can't call. He got the tube. He's been the tubes down his throat. And
your raggedy ass son got caught in our family car with some raggedy ass bitch. You might want to come up here and sit with him and hold his hand. Like, no.
But you got to let him know that he might die, right? You got to let them know they got to get down there.
That's the doctor. That the doctors can do that. I would never. I've been in that situation where making a phone call and
why they make me make the phone calls then? Why was that illegal? What they did? They made me make the phone calls.
They should have asked you, is there anybody who you would like us to call? Because they should never put the
y'all call his mama, huh, Mo?
Call your mammy.
Like, nope.
Call your stinking ass mammy and
with the blinking, yes.
But how would you talk to your kids though? But if y'all had kids together, do that change anything for you, Mo?
Oh, if y'all have kids together,
so of course, I'm not a monster. Kids are something different. So
you'll console the kids.
I don't know, Mo. I might beg to differ after these comments. I might beg to differ on the monster thing.
To hold his hand after that fiasco. Hell no.
So, are you bringing the kids to see him if he's on his deathbed? Like this is about. Are you going to bring the kids? You're going to bring the kids, right, Mo?
You know, triggers and traumas. Okay. I think that's very traumatizing when you project your feelings about something onto your children. So no, I would not take and say, because I don't like this motherfucker and he was raggedy for doing what he did. I'm not going to say, well, I'm not going to bring the kids up here to see their dad for the last time. I'm not going to do that.
Okay, all right. We took this a lot. We took this further than I thought we were going to take it. But
get your mammy up here.
What if he ain't got no mama? What if the mama what if he ain't got no
what
mama?
If you all the family
the family he got?
Clearly I'm not. Clearly I'm not.
Thought about
that raggedy ass bitch you had in our family car. Call her mammy and call her family.
God,
that's all I got. I don't have anything else for a person who does that.
Oh wow. But J Black laughing, but J Black feel exactly the same. Like, I think I would stay, but I would stay to make sure you got through the 24 hours. I'd be like, let me make sure you get, because then I know I'm gonna reverse it. I'm like, damn, the last time I saw the person after all this time, I'd stay to 24 hours. I'm not holding hands, but I'm gonna look out for the 24 hours, and then after that, I'm like, all right, you
can pray for somebody. You
can pray for somebody too.
But it doesn't mean that you have to be a physical support. I'm not gonna sit there knowing that somebody else was just, slobbing on your meat, and you got her all in the car. No, hell to the no.
TB said they are conditions on my love, so I would say I wish you well.
I wish you well. Pull through.
But you're gonna put the peace sign up too.
Yes, I hope you pull through.
That's easier said than done.
On your recovery. That's all I got.
Yeah, guys are just different than girls, so that's why I say it's
no, they not. Mo just showed that they not different.
Well, the majority.
Mo said she whispered in his ear, "You raggedy motherfucker."
Why is the expectation is that women got to be so forgiving? And you, J Black, I know for a fact you may not even come up to the hospital. I know for a fact.
Because you got me out here looking crazy in these streets. You out here running with some that's a whole different funeral and everybody know and.
No. Mo start whispering in his ear. I hope your fucking heart stops right now.
Now.
Listen,
right now. I hope that heart stops beating. Go ahead, die. Go ahead, die, you weak ass motherfucker. You a weak ass die.
You should start saying mean stuff to a
You start saying your dick been whacked for the last 7 weeks. You were whack in bed. You were whack.
And that's why I've been talking to your homie.
Mo might come back and visit him. Mo might come back visit him with a date. She might have a date with him.
That part.
See, Mo, Mike, she gonna say, yeah, that's why I've been messing with your homie anyway. Like she gonna throw it all out there.
The comeback for a Virgo is very, very
it's vicious.
It's like you pull my hair, I'ma stab you.
It's vicious.
Like I know.
Yo, that is hilarious.
I make no apologies. I feel like when you do something like that, so detrimental to somebody, you get what you get.
Well, that takes care of that question. We'll move on.
I was like, I'm so happy you ain't wearing your goddamn seatbelt. Went right through the windshield, didn't you? Raggedy, stupid motherfucker.
I'm not, like I said, I'm not a monster. I'm gonna pray for you, but
what type of prayer is that? after you
What
don't
you, go, what you gonna pray, Mo? What's the prayer?
what's your prayer gonna be?
God, you know
God,
he raggedy.
please.
God, you know he raggedy, but you know you take care of babies and fools, and clearly he's a fool, a big one.
Yeah. Can you curse during the prayer?
Or
Does that cancel out your prayer if you curse during the prayer, or does the prayer still
So
count? It still counts, right? God knows your heart. He knows what you're saying.
God knows my
And God
heart.
know how you talk too.
Yeah, God knows
I
exactly
be
the words.
talking
Yeah.
prayers. I be like, look, this some bullshit right here, God. Now help me understand, because I don't understand.
And
Help
you know
me
it
understand.
is.
Obviously, it was something
Jay,
you wasn't doing in a relationship. But go ahead.
obviously, it was something you wasn't.
Oh, so it was
I'm
something
sorry.
you
I'm
wasn't
sorry.
doing
I'm
in
sorry.
the
Go ahead, Mike.
relationship,
It's
Go
greedy.
and she with her boyfriend.
And it could have just been greedy.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Mike.
Being
Go ahead.
dumb.
Before I get them sidetracked.
If it was something she wasn't doing, it must have been something. If your wife out there with a boyfriend in the car, then you ain't doing something in the relationship.
Hello.
What if he take his mask off and said it ain't what it looks like, and then he put his mask? He put his mask back on.
We was just at the club. She needed a ride home.
I can explain. He take the mask off and say, "Yo, I can explain for real."
We got Uber and cabs. I don't care how late it is. I bet not ever. Don't do it to yourself. Don't do it to yourself.
No, but I mean, we're not gonna remix the statement. We're not gonna remix. The statement was there was a relationship going on.
It said husband.
Yes. But God forbid I happen to get into a car accident and me and Mo being there, there would be people saying stuff at 2 a.m. and we would know it was just a ride. But in this particular statement,
I'm used to people speculating that.
Right.
Like, that's something different. But I'm talking about we know. Like,
yeah, we know.
Good money. Yeah. And she's saying that y'all together and y'all was
we probably should have remixed it a little bit. It would have been because it's really cut and dry what it is. So we probably should have edited. Is there another one? Jay had another one that he wants to start trouble with too. He had something else.
The Shawnee had one, or the blue door, red door.
Not the dead, because Jay gets too emotional. I don't want to mess up his day.
Okay, you do the red door, blue door.
I saw this one too. I thought this was interesting. So blue door, you go back in time and fix all your mistakes, or do you go through the red door where you get $10 million in hand? Why? What and why?
The blue door, you go back in time and you fix all your mistakes.
Which could lead to a bunch of money.
You get $10 million
in your hand.
The blue door is just too complicated.
Yes.
Like the blue door, go back in time and fix all your mistakes. First of all, you know how long I'd have to be inside that blue door?
Yeah, that's right.
Fix all my mistakes.
That's an easy one for me.
Like that's a lifetime of work that I'd have to do. And then I have to figure out, like, some of the mistakes led to good stuff by mistake.
Yes. Yeah. Like children.
Yes.
Right?
Like a lot of things.
Let's face it, we don't plan them things.
Yeah, they weren't damn.
Lala said red door, she's leaving it for she want the money for the generational wealth for the babies.
I'm taking the red door because that would give me instant financial freedom and I could live the rest of my life the way I want to.
In the past.
I would choose the red door too. Because I'm a here and now person. I like to live in the here and now.
But could you go back and fix mistakes and things that it could lead to that wealth? It could be a whole lot. Could be a whole lot more.
That's too much work. I mean, and let's face it, we live in a society of instant gratification. So I'm gonna jump on the instant gratification and take the red door for 10 mil.
The blue door, you go back in time and fix.
I
got some critical mistakes that I would really like to fix.
But some mistakes lead to
I know
larger, what they say, the larger setup.
If I fixed all my mistakes, then I probably I wouldn't be where I am now. Like I wouldn't have all this, I wouldn't have kids, I wouldn't have.
So your kids was a mistake? You would be in the same spot.
Jay, don't make me come to
know what it is.
No, you just said I wouldn't have kids.
You know what it is.
No, you fix your destiny is still your destiny.
Dog, if I would have signed that contract,
I wouldn't have the kids that I have now if I would have fixed all my mistakes. And
you wouldn't a different father is you would be a different baby dad is what you were saying. They would be different.
I probably wouldn't even got married because I didn't want to get married. And I'm not, I mean, and I hate to say that like that because he watches the show and I don't want him to feel like, but but I mean, we've talked about it before, so I think he understands what I'm saying. But at the time, I was so young, I wouldn't have gotten. That's just really
that's a mistake. You would better fix that.
I was probably it wasn't I wouldn't say a mistake.
Good decision.
It wasn't probably the best decision at the time.
Yeah,
when you're that young. Like I don't think anybody should get married that young. Like I know I shouldn't have. But if I would have signed
a bad person, so if you watch, and I'm not saying that you're a terrible person, I'm just saying I made a decision that affected you and a couple other people that I would.
What I heard.
And then in the here and now, we could
all
agree.
I'm sorry, I couldn't resist.
Let's talk about your mistake. Let's talk about your mistake.
I couldn't resist.
Yeah, because you got this baby mama that just wear you out, and she been gone for 10 years.
I didn't want to get married. I'm like you. We was together 7 years and the pressure was on the parents, everybody was on my ear. And so it was, I did it just because I kept pushing it off. I just kept pushing it off. So I absolutely regret and didn't want to do it. And I wouldn't, if I go back, absolutely I would.
But out of it, you got wonderful, beautiful children.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is none of us like in the here and now could fathom life without our children. Like we don't know, we couldn't even see our lives without them being here. So that's why I was saying that, yeah, it may have been a mistake, like when you're reflecting, but the greater good of it came out with your children. So I wouldn't change any of that. I would just say, you know what, let me take this 10 mil and me and Gabe gonna ball out. We're gonna have a wonderful life for the rest of our life.
But maybe you focus on somebody else that has a brighter future, someone that equaled your I don't know. Maybe
if I picked the blue door, I would never know any of y'all.
Yes.
Yeah.
If I would have signed that contract in LA and stayed with that agent, I think I would have already had 10 million. But I wouldn't have known. It wouldn't even be. Yeah, I'm taking the red door. The blue door is complicated. The blue door is
complicated and not guaranteed, because when you say fix your mistakes, you might think that you're fixing something and I
might be screwing it up.
Yes.
You can help save someone's life. You can help.
You might cut your life off.
That is one
the mistake you made. It's been some plate times I've been in the wrong place at the right time. Because I was supposed to be somewhere else. And if I was at the other place, I'd probably be dead. So
I could definitely agree with you.
I take that 10 million. Yeah. Shit, I hook my baby daddy up, be like, here, thank you for everything. I tell Slow, quit your fucking job.
Some people will give money back and bring somebody back.
Girls, what y'all want?
So that's different. And so when you're talking about bringing somebody else, like bringing a life back and changing a life, you're talking about fixing mistakes. When it comes to death, I don't think that unless you had the gun and you actually, killed someone, I don't think that that's something that you have full control over.
No, you need to get this checked out. You need to stop smoking. Cancer,
But it doesn't mean that the person is not going to get cancer if that's in their destiny, if that's in their cards. True. It doesn't mean that they're not going to die another way.
It's all hypothetical.
What do they say? You can't cheat death? Yeah, I don't think
you can't cheat death.
Yeah, I don't think that that's considered a mistake per se.
Just give me the 10 million because I'm gonna screw things up. I don't trust myself. I don't trust myself. I'm gonna screw things up. Yeah, I'm like all of a sudden, but there are like if I could just get there are like two things that I know I could fix. It's like two things. Damn, that would be tempting. Just two things.
If it was two things I could fix, I would fix my career. I would fix like what I know. If I could go back with what I know now, I would maneuver through the industry differently.
Amen.
Oh, absolutely. That's facts on facts.
Amen.
All of us.
I would maneuver differently. That I would definitely do. And then but everything else, every other mistake, no, I think that it helped where I am now.
Yeah.
Remember Charlie Murphy told, hey, Jay Farrell is the next big thing. Take him under your wing, call him. And Charlie Murphy was begging me to be Jay Farrell's friend. And I was like, all right, I took his number. I ain't called. Get out of here. Beat it. Look at Jay Farrell.
Way back, and I'm shocked at you.
Brett
'cause you
Ratner,
are-
the
you are
movie
the maker
director.
and shaker of a
I
lot of
know, but he
careers.
was this
I'm
young new comedian. I was
surprised.
like, everybody want to be down. Okay, all right, Chuck.
Yeah, we
I
never
got you.
get in touch with Brett Ratner.
Brett Ratner said to make sure here's my number. Call me when I rose for Michael Shawn and all that good stuff, and we never called Brett Ratner back. Big
'Cause y'all was
time
too,
film
you
director.
was too busy
We
out
was
here
we was
saying who's
busy.
on it.
We was
Who's
getting
on
money.
it?
We was living life. We was in New
You was
York.
too
What?
busy going
Okay,
down
Brett.
Julius Road.
Yeah, we'll call you. Yeah, okay. That was my fault. I should have been more aggressive.
God sent us multiple life rafts.
Multiple.
He
That we
just
could
kept
go back
sending
and
them.
just
He just
and
kept
just
sending them.
He sent you the life rafts that they had on Titanic.
He was
the
sending
Johns.
yachts. He was sending cruise ships. He was sending. He just kept sending stuff.
The bat signal was there.
Yeah,
Like, go for
just
it.
jump on. Just jump on. Oh
He's
no,
like,
not that one either.
nah,
Oh, not that
nah.
one. You go. Okay, that one. That one's gone.
Jackie
But
Chan,
it
Chris
gets
Tucker.
greater later. I am a firm believer that it gets greater later. Despite anything that you passed up, I do believe in destiny. So I think that we all are destined to greatness, and we just taking a different path. We taking the long way around.
The night Kevin Hart had done after he had done Soul Plane, and he came to Philly, and he was doing. There was something else he was doing, and he came in. He was at the Laugh House, and I was there, and he was like, "Mike, you getting on tonight?" And I was like, "Nah, I'm chilling." And I knew in hindsight, I was supposed to be a plastic cup boy, because if I got on that stage and tore that down, he was gonna be like, "You Spank, you just come on out." And now they're not famous, but they rich. They doing it.
Doing very well. Very well.
They doing very well.
Facts on facts.
Just give me the damn red door, damn it. It's making me mad.
I'll take the red door.
Just give me the money. Never
Just
mind.
give me the
Red
red
door
door.
for 10 million. Thank you.
Yeah, just give me the 10 million, and I'll just get the accountant and just try not to screw that up, because matter of fact, I'm playing the Powerball tonight. I think the Powerball is 300 million or something like that.
Is it? Okay, I'm gonna play.
Everybody play the Powerball tonight.
Yes.
You just never know. I only buy one ticket. I get one ticket. I get the number. Let's see what happens, because I can't. People spend 100.
You know what I might do? I might buy a couple of tickets and post it on the Media Room Instagram page, and everybody that likes it, or everybody that likes it engages with it. Because I did this at a station before to build our numbers up. Then if I win, I'll split it with them.
They get a piece of it. Wow, that's hilarious.
Generous of you.
Until we win, and that
you
post
win.
happens to have
I don't know you.
70,000 people who like you. Like, damn it, Shawnee.
Hey,
why did you cut the comments? Cut the comment.
We all end up with $100.
Verbal contract.
A verbal contract.
I mean, think about it. So if I get all the people to like it, and then I pass the money out, the money will still come back.
How's it come back?
Because now you have these supporters and these followers.
Oh,
you see what I'm saying? It still works. Yeah,
it still works. Still gotta work. I ain't trying to work with. I ain't trying to work if I hit the Powerball. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it still works.
Yeah, if I hit the Powerball, I'll do this with y'all, but I'll do it naked.
Shifting gears.
Yes.
I saw something. I was watching this Love and Hip Hop show, and was it Basketball Wives? One of them shows. And somebody gave a promise ring to their girlfriend. Is it a certain age limit where it's not cool to have it was like a baby gender reveal party, and they gave actually Rockstar and Angel Brinks. Y'all might know.
He didn't get down on one knee and give her a promise ring, did he?
He almost on one knee. He called everybody cried around. They thought it was the big proposal, and he gave her a promise ring, and she got clowned for that. Like, is there an age limit for promise rings if you're in a relationship, or
what does a promise ring even mean, y'all? What? Please tell me. Is that promise one day I'm gonna marry you? Is that what it is?
Yeah, that's what it's supposed to be. Like, I promise.
Yeah, it's kind of something that you have when it's an old fashioned tradition.
That's Angel Bricks and
something that you have when you're dating. A lot of times in college, or you're 18 years old and you feel like you found your soulmate. Y'all been dating all through college, and he promises to be there for you for your next step of your life, whatever, right?
So is there an age restriction? Like, is there a certain age where you're not supposed to be giving promise rings out?
Good point, Queenborn.
That was the third promise.
Yeah, it did. I left that part out.
Yeah, because I'm trying to figure that part out. That part.
I mean, if I'm just I don't know. I'm of the belief if that works for them, that works for you. Who are we to say anything about that? You know, if
Yeah,
she don't
I'm
do it
just
because you don't know what the promise is. They might not. She might not necessarily want marriage.
Well, she
Marriage
did.
might
She
not
did.
be the.
She would have
Oh,
accepted it.
so I mean, if
No,
that's
that
something
don't mean
different.
because you give me a promise ring that I want to get married. I
No,
might just
she would
want
have.
a life partner.
She would have accepted an engagement ring for marriage. She,
So
you know,
this
she.
is the history. This is how we twist stuff up because this is what the history of promise ring says. It
okay.
says promise rings have been around since ancient times. Roman brides wore promise rings as a symbol of a promise of marriage, since law stated that couples must wait a certain period of time from announcing an intention to marry to the ceremony itself. So we done took promise ring to a whole different meaning. Because basically what they're saying is this is like a placeholder until it's lawful to be able to marry you. We don't view it that way.
So they did it because you weren't
That's
old
like an
enough to get
engagement ring.
married. It because you said lawful until it was
Yes.
legal.
It says because the law stated that couples must wait a certain period of time from announcing, like, so if I'm announcing I am marrying the prince of comedy, Michael Shawn, in 20 days, right? They will put a promise ring on their finger until they actually got to the ceremony.
So that was
really,
the
it's like an
original
engagement
engagement
That's
ring.
where it originally
That's an
came from.
engagement
Okay.
ring.
It's the original engagement ring.
So
kind of
is
like you
it
gotta wait
okay?
48 hours if you get your marriage license.
Yes.
So if you do that 35 years old, you're 35, he gave you a promise ring, is that okay? Or should she be clowned the fact that he's not proposing?
I don't think anybody should ever be clowned for their relationship, you know, but I would say for me, that wouldn't be okay. I need you to take that money and continue to save towards when you know that you want to take me off the shelf. No.
Damn.
I'll take a promise ring or a promise something. I mean, we actually had it. We have promise things.
What do
My
you mean?
sister got a promise ring in college. You know, I understand why people give them, but at 35, for me, especially if we've been in a long-term relationship, you either are or you're not. Like, what are you promising?
It's like is a promise ring like a down payment on a coochie? Like it's like a down. Is it a deposit? Like on?
I mean, it's just a.
Oh,
I don't
she's
know. For
39
us,
too.
it's just a. You know, there are some things that we sat down and promised and made some commitments to each other on, and I mean, I personally, I think she shouldn't give a damn what anybody think about her relationship, and nobody should, because that's what be breaking up relationships when you start worrying about what other people are saying. The thing, if that worked for y'all the ones in the relationship.
Yeah.
Nobody else.
The only problem for her would be if she wants to get married, like that's her goal, and that's not his goal. And he's saying, I don't want to get married, but I promise you that I'll be here forever.
And this happened at the baby shower?
For her,
at the gender reveal, and it was the crowd. Everyone got excited. They thought he was proposing, and that's why she was even more embarrassed because she's 39 actually. She's 39, having a baby with a dude. He then gave her a couple promise rings, third or fourth one, and now he got everybody crowding around with the microphone with a box in his hand.
I mean, but that
it was like, this ain't the place for that. Like, he shouldn't have did that. So that's what a lot of the chicks were saying. Like,
especially
I think it was Basketball Wives. I forget whatever show this was.
But I mean, she,
one of them,
she's 39.
Yeah.
He done already gave you multiple promise rings, so I'm pretty sure y'all done had a conversation about what this is gonna be.
They're probably not even together now, but
baby.
So just, I mean, tell your friends to mind their damn business and just be supportive. Because if she okay, because the thing about it is, if she's accepted all these other promise rings, then she must be okay with whatever it is he's telling her. But she's feeling the pressure from her friends and outside people. No, tell them, say, listen, okay, this is what I'm doing over here. Do you have a man? Okay, well, whatever you got going on with your man or person, that's what y'all do.
Just mind your business.
Or it could be something different where she telling her friends, yo, I don't know why this nigga ain't married me yet. All these damn promise rings. He's talking about F his promise. She might be chopping it up differently with her friends to where, yeah, they were expecting for him to propose at this time. So you don't know what
That's
she's
the
telling her
problem.
friends.
She needs to stop chopping it up with her friends like that, because at the end of the day, it's her and him in the relationship, not the friends.
Let me tell you,
friends will get you fucked up. Friends will have you,
and
you will be
left
with your
without no
person,
man.
and then you break up with your person because you listening to your friends. But your friends over there with they raggedy nigga happy
in a warm bed.
Yeah, talk about girl. I got my man. I know he be out there in them streets, but you better stop. We are too old to be listening to our friends.
Shorty says, "Stop listening to your friends. Stop listening to them little hating heifers on the sidelines.
Hating single
them
hoes.
little hating heifers on the side. Stop listening to them.
They know what makes you happy. My best friend, like her relationships, is some of them I ain't agree with, but that's my best friend. So if she said, "Well, this is what make me happy," but girl, I got your back. If the nigga put his hand up, that's when I'm gonna have a problem. I'll be supportive. I'm not rude. I'm not mean. I mean, with her husband that she has now, I think he's great. I love him. But I had my opinions, but that's what she liked. So I ain't got to lay up in the bed with him and look at him every day.
Yeah, I tell all my friends and my female family members, like, I'm gonna rock out with them until you ain't rocking out with them. Like, as long as y'all good, we good. Y'all ain't good. Yeah, I don't like them either. Like, that's just the girl code. That's just how it is.
So all the women out there, you've now got advice. Stop listening to your heifer hoe friends on the sidelines trying to give you advice on your relationship, and their relationship ain't even perfect, and they trying to give out. Now, to all the fellas, we're going to give you advice now. At a gender reveal, do not bring a promise ring. I'm telling you right now, you'd be better off just bringing the sodas than bringing the promise ring. Just bring the Dr. Pepper, bring diet, bring a variety of flavors, the orange, the sun, bring the grape, bring a lot of sodas. Because I'm telling you right now.
Bring a push gift.
Bring something. Do not bring a promise ring to the gender reveal, because them old school heifers are going to let you. They gonna give you the business. Now it ain't none of their business. Like Shawnee said, it ain't none of their business. You do what you do. I'm just giving. If you want to have a happy day, you'd be better off bringing the sodas than bringing the promise ring to the gender reveal.
Them
That's all I'm saying.
Them aunties gonna tear your ass up.
Give it to her in private. Give it to her when y'all are by yourselves and make it an intimate situation, just me and you. Do not do it in front of the auntie. Do not do it in front of none of them. They are vicious people. They are vicious and opinionated, and they don't hold their tongue. They don't. No matter what it is, they will say whatever they want to say at any minute. So don't initiate it. That's all I'm saying.
Facts. Agreed. Everything he said.
And if you bring an engagement ring, make sure you do not put a date on that bitch, because they will remember the date. And if it is one day after that date, they be like, look at him. He getting cold feet. He about to back out that much. Don't let them in your business. Don't.
I never understood that. Why, just because you got engaged, you got to immediately set a date. Why people think that? Like, you can be
I am out this conversation. I am out this conversation. I have taken myself. Y'all continue with this conversation. I'll be right back. Y'all continue.
But Mo and Shawnee, is that a thing still where you get engaged and people, well, what's the date? As soon as you say you got engaged, they say, well, what's the date? Like, why is that the case?
I am experiencing that now, and it's quite annoying, because everybody's like, okay, oh yeah, you engaged. So where's the date? When's the wedding? And I'm like, pause, like, relax. You know, I think that's intimate and personal between the two people who are getting married. And when they set a date,
you posted
and
it.
If you're engaged,
we're engaged now. So you
say congratulations.
Say congratulations.
Say congratulations. But when you're putting that type of pressure on somebody, I think that's intrusive. At best, it's intrusive. I don't feel like you're not paying for the wedding, right?
Yeah, you ain't paying.
Right? You're not paying. You're not.
It's some people that I would be okay with asking me, well, have y'all set a date?
But that's your personal people. You got random people.
Said three people.
It's 3 people. Well, y'all, so okay, that's 6. Like y'all can ask Anisha, Tamara, and Dwayne can ask. Other than that, listen. Whenever we do
but
it.
you know what, Shawnee, I'm not even putting that type of pressure on you. I might if we're talking about wedding stuff, I might say, oh, did y'all find a date yet, or did y'all set a date yet? But I'm not gonna say when the wedding,
Mike
what
said,
y'all
I'm
waiting on? Like I get that.
Yeah, not yet. That what
I
y'all waiting
get
on.
that all the time. What y'all waiting on? When you went
When you walk into the gender reveal, you just walk in like this to the gender reveal. That's all you do. You walk in just like this, like yo. I got the clear and I got the dark. Which one y'all need?
Yeah, I was gonna say that's what we walking. Yeah,
whichever one y'all need. All right, y'all go back to talking about engagement.
Oh, that's too funny.
Gender reveal. Do not bring. First of all, I mean that's these expectations. I tell you that we put on other people's lives is crazy.
And their lives don't even be nothing like that. But people want you to have all of these things.
When you getting married, why you waiting so long? When you getting married, bitch, your three past weddings didn't work out too well. So maybe I do need to wait and just chill and relax.
No, I know my situation is ridiculous because in my group therapy, I was telling my stories, like sharing my stories, and one lady finally broke down and said, "Why the hell are you not married yet? This is in a group substance abuse group substance. We're supposed to be talking about our substance abuse." And the lady was just like, "Why are you not? Wait a second. You said you got 3 daughters and
y'all been engaged for how long?
18, 15." And you're how old? I was like, girl, back to my alcohol, bitch. Like, my last drink was on
me, gonna make me leave this place and go drink somewhere because, like,
that's what I knew. I'm never
non-judgment.
Any conversation that comes to dates, and I'm out the conversation. I'm like, I'm good. I can't explain, y'all. It's just a long
what
story.
What works for you and your house is what works for you and your house, and I think that that's an intimate conversation between 2 people that don't deserve like 50 million people intruding on that, because at the end of the day, y'all left there looking at each other.
Yeah, I just started using Stacy's answer. It was when they asked what happened, she said life happened. I'm like, you know what? I looked at her and I said, well, goddamn, ain't that a good answer? Life happened. That's what happened.
It ain't none of their business. It is none of their business.
Because I can't even give you a good I don't know. Neither one of us knows why.
You just be like this. You just shrug your shoulders.
Did it.
I know one day I said, Stacey, just plan it, and I'll just pay for it. And she was like, and then that was the end of the conversation. That was years ago. Me and her both looked at each other. We don't have a good answer to each other on why.
It's working, so we good. Yeah,
like, I don't even know. New Jersey law, your common law.
Yeah.
Technically, yes, you are.
Y'all married shit. When I talk about you and Stacey, I just say, well, Mike's wife.
Mike's wife. Yeah. I never say anything other. I would say Mike's wife. Yes.
So the fact that we lived together longer than Jay been married don't make no sense. But
does New Jersey have common law marriage? No. New Jersey no longer recognizes common law marriage.
Oh yes, New Jersey does.
But y'all can do an agreement. You can put a contract together to protect yourself.
They should be safe, Jay. They should be safe because they should be. How long has it been?
No, it's been
25
years.
20 plus. It's been 20 plus.
25 years.
Yeah.
But y'all shouldn't have no problems. Like if something happened, your family shouldn't trip because they understand that y'all are and then y'all kids are old enough to be like, nah, y'all not gonna kick my daddy.
So who would have final say? Would it be the kids or the parents? Like if something did happen to that person that's not married, somebody has to have like
rights. Well, Monty 18 now, so
yeah,
can
it
be Monty?
It all depends on who was in the car during the accident.
Nice circle.
Listen, you know my You know, mommy pulls no punches.
I don't even know, yo.
She
What's
liable to
up?
say she love you to pieces, but she liable to say, you know what, Stacey? Like, I love my dad and all, but you know what? We just gonna leave him here a minute to think about what he did.
Yeah, probably. Who knows? The reason that people wait longer these days is because they want to establish their careers and have some pre-family experiences before they settle down. That's from Trendsetter, aka the Research Department. Trendsetter also says it's not 300 years where people only live to 45. That's facts. And many infants and children die, which meant people would start to breed younger and have more children in order to ensure, I guess, their family, the continuation of their genes. Yeah, it was a whole different reason why people got married back in the day.
Yeah.
Lala, I'm just saying, you just never know. You just never know. All right, this has been good, y'all.
Good.
We'll have more questions like that tomorrow. Jay Black, tell Lady Q, thank you for the questions.
She be giving it to me because I be working and busy. She like, yeah, you might like this. You might. She's sending me stuff all the time.
We didn't even get to talk. I'm gonna get the video for Tori Hart. I'm gonna let y'all hear her song.
Tori Hart, Kevin Hart's wife, got a song.
Kevin Hart's wife. She got she got this. I don't know what the first
rapping and singing.
Rapping. I don't know if the first single must have done something. I don't know. But she does. She's in movies and she went hard promoting a movie. And I give her credit. If I was Kevin Hart's ex-wife, I would just be spending his money. But she's actually going and trying to make something happen. So I sent it over there. Maybe we'll let y'all hear a clip of it. Y'all tell me what y'all think. If y'all want to,
I want to hear this tomorrow. Definitely. Tori Hart rapping.
Yeah, and Tori Hart she hood, like she's good hood, but you could tell, you know, she's
still rough around the edges.
Yeah. She definitely, and I like it. I like that about her. I like her Philly. She kept it, you know. She definitely didn't smooth certain things out. Yeah, rough around the edges is good. But I like it. Shout out to Steph Curry.
Oh
yeah. Yeah, what? Apollo night. Dallas Dreams with DJ Slow Your Roll.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, he's doing Apollo night. We're doing Apollo night
tonight. Like amateurs perform, stuff like that.
Well, it's not our event, so it's this girls' event that I didn't realize I knew. But yeah, so they come out. It's Apollo style karaoke, so they're singing other people's songs. They got.
And they can get booed.
Yeah, they get booed. They win money too.
Oh wow.
Oh, that boo boy.
Thank you, Trent.
All right, so it goes down tonight. Go make that happen. Go make your money. Go get the prize money. Go risk that self-esteem.
That self-esteem. Get on that stage. It's your dream. Live your dream.
Live your dream. That dream could be nightmare overnight, but don't take it personal. Just you there, have a few drinks. If it don't go your way, laugh at yourself. Some of y'all know y'all not gonna win. Some of y'all know y'all the chances are that this ain't gonna work out.
My cousin told me I was good.
She got 13 contestants. It's 13 contestants.
Do they got to bring people? Because I would bring people if I'm doing it.
I don't know what the stipulation. I just built all the graphics and stuff for it, so I don't know if they have to bring people. But
all right, so shout out Steph Curry for great reflexes and missing that kiss. Shout out to the Burger King man, who I think doing that video might make him some money. Hopefully Rick Ross will get to you.
Somebody get Rick Ross to him.
Shout out to the very bitter woman who put the statement she don't want to do nothing for nobody ever in a relationship.
Ever.
And that is the end, y'all. Love me for who I am, not who you want me to be, because I can never be that. And understand there's only one thing in life that's guaranteed: it will end. So enjoy every minute, every second. You fight for everything in life: likes, views, parking spots. Fight for your happiness and never let anybody take it from you. Rodney Perry, Uncle Rodney, is up next, still on the 30-pound mission. So y'all check him out, and shout out to my man JP Justice. Step into the AM tonight at midnight. All right, y'all. We out. TakeOver Legends. See y'all tomorrow. Yeah.
Michael, Shawn, and the TakeOver Legends, where the truth hurts, but also makes you laugh.
Baby, tap in. Tap in.
Don't never stop if you want to be on top.
Remix.